What is wrong with you?
I did my research, bro. I did my research. I got the scores on this.
Don't leave me.
We're back. Good people of the internet, I am your video game draft commissioner, that man Trip, and welcome to the video game draft 2025. On top of this being another great opportunity to have some fun and enjoy the festivities of another draft year, a draft challenge, and all that good stuff, there's also another great opportunity to prove to the lames out there that there are games out there outside of Call of Duty, Fortnite, 2K, and the usual sports games people play 24/7, 365, and show that the industry has some great releases all over the place. We have 4 participants who are joining in on this year's festivities who have the chance to select 5 games from this year's assortment of video game releases. And from there, the goal is simply to get the highest cumulative rating from all 5 of your picks combined. But we do things a little bit differently here at the Growth Video Game Draft, so we got a little twist involved, and that would be the Draft Challenge games. The Draft Challenge games are monthly events that each player will be involved in and have the chance to potentially win a spin on the Power Up Roulette, which is a powerful tool in potentially gaining an advantage in the draft games. Every spin on the roulette could change the game, so winning this could be vital to any participant that wants to set themselves up best for the win. After a long lockout period, this draft for 2025 is locked and loaded and ready to go. And speaking of locked and loaded, let's check in with our participants for this year who are up for the challenge. First and foremost, fashion icon, the man that came back for blood. He said he needs a belt this year. And the B is standing for BNB. He's not breaking. He's a bandit here. He's back in the game. It's Grizz on 13th. What's going on, sir? Welcome back to the draft.
What's up, man? I'm so ready for one. I know niggas have dialed me. I got 3rd place twice in a row, but I feel like this time is different. I did a lot of research. I'm so fucking ready to win, man.
When is Slightly proud of you? Well, you know what I'm saying? We get to that.
First thing I told Wayne, I said, "When you'll be happy to know." I've done a ton of research. I know when these games come out. I've watched gameplay.
I want to be proud, but like saying I got a list of games in the game draft, that's like bare minimum, bro.
No. But look, I watched hella gameplay because last year with the whole South Park fiasco, I didn't watch any gameplay. I was like, oh, it's gonna be another RPG. If I would have knew it would have been a beat 'em up, I'm like, but I'm confident.
Stepping in to his sophomore season on the video game draft. A real strong showing, putting out a lot of challenge wins, good picks, doing his damn thing. Just fell short last year, but he's back on business. He's back on timing. Chicago's very own.
Let me stop. I was finna get into it. Oh, I was finna get into it. My bad.
Charles, the Thousand Island Sauce. He's in the building back in the draft.
That's a lot of sauce. Boy, what you doing with all that sauce?
Feeling good. I think the first draft I did pretty well. Could have did a little bit better. There were some picks in which kind of disappointed me. I kind of wish that they would have dropped the games, but unfortunately they got delayed. But I think all of my potential picks will be coming out this year, so I think I got a good list.
Some people saying it wouldn't have helped at all in the room tonight.
You don't want them to drop them bitches early. That's the last thing you want. You don't want them to drop a game a year early. I'll tell you that right now.
After several rounds of legal disputes, back and forth emails, very angry lawyers, and a lot of libelous words being put down on paper through several memorandums and updates to that memorandum, we have come to a settlement, and I am legally obligated to say we have struck a solid agreement with the team, representation, and entity that is Negus, aka Ken Knows It. The 2023 draft champion has returned. How are you, Kendall?
Doing all right, man. All I have to say is that it might be the year of Nintendo. I'm going to have like an optimistic look.
It's not every other year.
So
when the fuck is different, nigga?
Where he's like before and then after, he just took a couple steps back.
Yeah, he said all this nigga did was step back.
Listen, through all the legal battles, I know we have our differences between commissioner and participant. It's great to have you back, Kendall. All right, it's great to have you back. We appreciate your presence, sir. And last but certainly not least, we have a man who fought, clawed, did his damn thing in 2024, and claimed the throne, took the title. He is our reigning, defending video game draft champion from 2024. The Bodega Baron himself, live and in living color. When Easy!
Hello, y'all. Hello. Don't worry. I'm a gracious champion. Real cool guy, real chill guy. You just know a lot about video games on this side. It is what it is. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day.
The belt looking good, you looking good. Just let me know, as the defending champion right now, how does it feel?
It feels a little heavy. You know, the weight of being a champion is not one anybody's, you know, small shoulders can bear. When you're built like this, you win like this. That's all I can really say, you know. All I know is that me and Roman Reigns, we got a lot in common.
What we're playing for, the bragging rights for the whole year, as you've just so eloquently saw when put it. You know what I'm saying? Some solid bragging rights. $500. We up the ante a little bit. Just extra little, you know what I'm saying? Something for the winning purse.
Where are you getting this money from?
Are you laundering money?
Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry.
What?
Don't
Who do you
worry.
work for?
He's behind the Luca trade. That's what it is. He made it happen. That's why he's got money now.
And when, if you could so graciously put that back out for us, the Growth Championship belt. That beautiful belt that Wen is holding right above his head. Beautiful, live and in living color for the winner. Now,
Oh, hold on. We have a real fucking belt. I never knew that.
how did you not know this? This
He
happened for
doesn't
2
win.
years.
That's why he doesn't know that.
How have you not known this? This
Dog,
nigga Kendall was in the snow posing in 2023.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was.
This is his 3rd year, and he just got a video game list. I don't know why you're surprised he doesn't know that there's a belt.
I need that,
So
man.
funny.
Now I really need that.
That was
Bro.
his sleeper cell activation. He finna
If you
turn
would've-
up.
Had you said a jacket, it would have been over. He would have won already.
Just to quickly mention, there are certain games that you guys cannot initially draft, and I wrote them down just to make sure you guys do not have them in your head. They already have scores attached to them, so you can't pick them in the initial draft. Civilization, Kingdom Come 2 Deliverance, Eternal Strands, Dynasty Warriors Origins. Those are the big ones that I saw from so far. Everything else is fair game.
Yes.
We have our orders. We have, again, the lay of the land for this draft for 2025. Choss, you're first up.
Damn, boy, that's a lot of sauce.
I'm gonna go ahead and pick this much anticipated from the mud. Everybody's been waiting for it. It's been damn near a decade. We all know what it is. I'm just gonna say it, GTA 6.
Out the gate.
Respect.
That's gotta be first pick. That's gotta be first pick.
GTA 6
Respect.
out the gate.
Yes, sir.
One of the
first
most
round
anticipated games of all time at this point.
This is LeBron. Like, this is LeBron, man.
We don't know if it's gonna release on time.
Hey,
Right now,
don't.
we're saying
We
it's
don't.
65.
We don't.
Apparently
The
they-
thing is, though, not picking it is like seeing
crazy.
LeBron
It's
and
crazy.
being like,
Right.
I don't know.
The
He's
facts.
not gonna be that good.
Next up, we have Kendall.
Question.
Yeah.
No.
Get
Does
the
the-
fuck.
No, I just have a question. Does the game have to be announced, like officially, like a date?
No.
Right.
Like does it have to say like 2025?
No.
You can run that risk if you want, but it doesn't have to be announced 2025.
Mario
exactly.
Kart 9.
Okay.
You're
Mario
insane. You're insane. You're
Kart
insane. You're insane.
9. Now
You're
this is
insane.
a
You're
very
insane.
blind but a very strong shot. Of course, Nintendo's got to be on the board, but who better to pick a Nintendo game that could prospectively come out than Ken knows it?
What he did was like he gave a scholarship, right?
Yeah.
To a prospect from high school. This motherfucker Kendall is at the freshman game of this.
He's scouted, bro. He's scouted.
When you get to senior year, call me up. I promise you.
I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna take
I'm
care
gonna
of you.
take care of you, bro.
Next up in the pecking order for round 1, we have Grizz.
You guys should know what I'm about to pick. You know, I'm a fucking stan of this game. Literally was just playing it before the draft even started. I'm going with Monster Hunter Wild, man. The way people are talking about it, it's like game of the year. It sounded like to me, like early contender.
Okay.
I'm thinking high 9s. I'm thinking maybe some 10s. You know.
And with the last pick of the first round, we have our defending champion, One Easy.
What's funny, originally it was Monster Hunter Wild. That was going to be my first pick. Grizz, is this the first time you actually sniped something from me? No. You sniped something else from me the first
Yeah.
Give me Expedition 33.
Oh, I didn't expect that from you.
Yeah, I think last year one of my biggest pickups was definitely Persona 3, an RPG that also dropped early in the year. RPGs have been doing well by me. That and Metaphor, those two games did super right by me. So I think I'm gonna stick to what I know. And this game is something that I've been waiting for myself.
When you are first in round 2.
Oh man, I need a quarter. Hey Siri, flip a
That's crazy.
coin.
That's how you do it. That's how I make a lot of decisions in my life, man.
Literally.
All right, cool. That's how we're rocking out. Lock me in for Ghost of Yote.
Yeah, I called it. Yep. I knew it. It was that, or I thought you were gonna pick with your heart. That's
Hey,
the only clue I'm giving you.
I know what you think.
I know.
You don't know what's going on in this big brain of mine. My only concern for this game is that I remember some people did not receive Ghost of Tsushima with the best of praise. And I think that game was amazing, but I can also see why they weren't a huge fan of it. With the improvements that they're gonna make, this is gonna be a pretty solid title.
It's the DEI era, so you know.
We're in a nasty era, but that could either work for me or against me, because we could either see some solid 10s just off of like fuck the racist. Yeah. Like we could see that, or I get cooked by Asmongold. It is what it is.
Grizz, you are next in this order.
Like I'm bouncing from games that I like really want to play versus games I think that would do good. This is a game I know that's going to do good. Metroid Prime 4.
That's
interesting. Metroid Prime 4.
That could
I
be.
think they can make a good shooter, man.
Nah,
hey, man.
it's not about that. They got to hit it out the park. Like they've waited so long for that game to come out. I'm not taking that risk.
I do think they make a solid game. They might cook, but Nintendo has a problem of doing this like, let's play it safe to please the fans, and that might be what the problem is. If they don't play it safe, you might get a 10.
I can't see it doing no lower than like a 7. In my world, that's a win.
Kendall, you're on the clock.
Pokemon Za.
Yo,
Pokemon.
Zazu. You a bitch.
I did not expect a second round pick for Pokemon. A Pokemon on an actual system that can run a game sounds bananas. You put Scarlet and Violet on a good system, that game would have been fucking game of the year.
Yes.
The last pick in round 2, it goes to Charles the Sauce.
This also is a much anticipated game. They are going to bring new life into it. But also, like Wynn said, RPGs have been doing very well. And so for that, I am going to pick Fable.
Is Charles clairvoyant? Because that motherfucker's picking some out there games.
That's what I'm about to say. Is that going to even come out this year?
We don't know.
We don't know.
You can see the nervousness in this man's face. I'm not even sure about it right now. We got to let it
He's drafting the next generation, bro.
Grizz, you're first up in round 3.
I'm actually shocked nobody got this, but it's a lot of big games on the table, so I get it. But Doom, Dark Age.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
I see there's a fucking dragon in this one. What the fuck? You get a cloak?
Yeah. That shit is hard.
Man.
Kendall, you're on the clock.
I'm gonna go Avowed.
Fuck you.
Avowed.
God dang it.
Round 3, Charles, it's on you.
There are a lot of good games coming out this year, and it's so tough. This is a safe pick for me. If it drops this year, I think that the franchise has done pretty well in making itself a staple in the genre. So I'm gonna have to say Elden Ring, Night Rain.
That be on the list? That be on there?
That can be a list. It is a standalone title.
Yeah.
You're sick.
Yeah.
I thought that was the first game you were gonna pick because you're like, I'm playing the
You can pick it.
It's gonna be a
Title.
hit. It's gonna be a hit.
It's not gonna work.
The formula's tried and true already.
No,
They got
it's
it.
not gonna work. The games will come out buggy.
Put me down for Split Fiction.
Bitch. Oh, I hate you. I hate you.
Choice.
Fiction.
Hey,
Pays
that's
like
the game of the year. It takes.
I got
two,
something
man.
to combat that. I got something.
Fuck the Oscars, you feel me?
I thought
That's
that
a
was
great
a sneaky pick, but I gotta remember I'm on show. I'm on
Bro,
this niggas
bro.
who game podcast. Like, so maybe I should like not think shit. I'm like, ooh, nobody's gonna think of that.
The only concern that I have truly is just that they're going for a more realistic look than they did with It Takes Two, because obviously those were like, you know, dolls and whatnot. And that might make people be like, oh, the graphics aren't looking the best, or it's a little buggy. That might be the only issue I could see, but they knock it out of the park every time they make a co-op game, and they're making a co-op game, so I'm gonna put my faith in it.
Kendall, you have your first pick in round 4.
Little Nightmares 3.
Ooh, you bitch.
You a hoe.
You good.
You a
You're
hoe.
good.
You
okay.
a hoe. You a hoe.
Okay.
Y'all doing this to spite me.
Hold on a second. Avowed I picked last year. Little Nightmares Charles picked last year. He's looking at the old draft.
He's doing his
Hold on a
research.
second. He's like, he said, let me get the homework. I'm gonna change it up though.
He going
I'm
through
gonna
the
put it in
footage.
my words.
He going through the footage.
Brother did the Chat GPT remix on it, Joy. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
How to win the Grow video game draft.
Chauce, you are second in round 4.
I think it's a sleeper. I'm not sure if it'll get that much press, but I think the gameplay would be great. I'm going to say Slay the Spire 2.
Ooh, that's a good one. Was on my list.
Very,
That was a good one.
very underrated
I
pick.
didn't even see that.
A man of class. Man of class.
The pick was so good that Wen had to put on the belt, man. Had to channel some
I'm
energy. and
scared.
shit.
I'm
He
scared,
said, hold
bro.
on.
Hey,
Don't leave me.
I picked.
The third pick in round 4 goes to Wen.
Y'all knew this was gonna be on the list. You know what's gonna have one of his
Yeah.
favorites on that bad boy.
Yeah.
This is the biggest risk, I think, but I think it is peak and it is a 10 and 10 in my heart. Give me Death Stranding 2.
Ooh.
Yes,
Death
sir.
Stranding
Yes,
2
sir.
on the beach.
Hideo even said it himself. He said, his words, not mine, you know, the Americas, if there's not a lot of guns, y'all don't really be fucking with it. So, you know, I did see some guns. I did see some electric guitars with the electricity. I think the shit is hard.
Grizz, you're on the clock.
The first Berserker Kuzan.
I didn't have that on my list.
We're picking on with our hearts, I see today, Grizz.
Wow.
Niggas love Wukong. It's Wukong-esque. I don't know, maybe I don't remember, but I watched it. It looked pretty good. I
Okay.
think people like it. It's alpha male. It's a white man in it. You know?
They might glaze it off of that. They might
They might glaze, man.
demographically
It's
glaze.
the DI, man.
Demographically glaze. Chauce, you open up round 5.
I have a couple that I think are going to be really good, but I think the trajectory of this series has been phenomenal.
Oh man.
I think
man.
I think that like honestly watching people play this game, I understand the love for this franchise. And it's looking like a great game. So go ahead and put me down for Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza.
The clutches on the belt get ever so tighter each round for Wen
It's
Easy.
scary, bro. It's scary. It's scary, spooky, hilarious.
The next pick in the final round goes to Wen Easy. Wen, you're on the clock.
This is a franchise that I don't think many people talk about enough. And it is one that is coming back with a major addition. So lock me in for Ninja Gaiden 4.
Yes.
Yep.
Lock me
Ninja
in.
Gaiden
Yep.
4. Platinum and Team Ninja back at it again. Potentially a huge splash to be made in fall of this year.
If it comes out.
If it comes out. If it comes out. Asterisk if it comes out.
If it comes out.
Grizz on 13th. Sir, you are on the clock.
I'm going to follow the trend of people picking franchises that have done good in the past. I have 2 choices, so I'm gonna flip a coin.
A lot of coin flipping, man. We got some Harvey
Bro,
Dents in the
sometimes-
building, man.
But the coin told me Borderlands 4. Let's go.
Okay.
Yes, sir. It's on the list. It's absolutely on the list.
Wins.
They're gonna learn from 3.
Wow.
Or they're
They're
gonna
gonna-
learn from 4. One of those two.
Bro.
With the final
That's a good
pick in the 2025 Growth Video Game Draft, Kendall, you're on the clock.
South of Midnight.
Ooh.
That's a good pick.
The Switch reveal comes out before that. I'll have time to trade it if I need to.
Everything
No, I
relates to
get it.
Nintendo in his head. If it doesn't, like his mind castle is a Nintendo GameCube. I need y'all to realize this shit. Like when you look into his mind.
When he wakes up,
Can I change now or no? We're done. We can't change.
You can change in the week after. We can change the week after. This is our initial draft. We'll just have this down here.
What did you find out?
Nothing. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Charles's squad, Thousand Island Squad. He has GTA 6, Fable, Elden Ring, Night Rain, Slay the Spire 2, and Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza.
There's so many good games this year, dog.
So
many. I have a couple TBAs, which I'm kind of worried about. But if these games drop, I don't see anything on my list that's dropping under an 8-2, to be honest. So I think I got a good list.
Next, we have the 2023 draft winner, Kendall, with Mario Kart 9, Pokemon Za, Avowed, Little Nightmares 3, and South of Midnight.
This man's bonkers.
These are strong squads, man.
He's out of his mind.
That first pick, that first game, that LeVar Ball ass pick, bro. Like, my son's gonna make it to the league.
You know what I'm saying? Kendall back in the building. You know what I'm saying? Some Nintendo picks, some other surprises in there. A good mix, a good healthy balance. Kendall, how are you feeling about your squad?
4-2-26.
That's the Nintendo Switch 2 full reveal. This man has it etched in his brain. Jesus Christ.
That man is in like with a boardroom, and he's like, "All right, guys, what game should we pick?" And they're like, "All right, this is the list." It's like, whoa. I need shit post April. Rectify the list post April. Shit's gonna be moving. All right.
Yo, we got Sakurai quote tweeting the Switch Direct. So I'm sorry, man.
No.
Really?
Oh no!
He cooked ice here. He cooked ice here.
I didn't know they was like that. I didn't know they was
Third time, like 12:01.
Yeah.
Kendall's gonna put all his trades in.
the
We're not gonna be able to
the
react.
whole team swap.
Bro,
the whole team. On to Grizz's squad. He picked up Monster Hunter Wilds, Metroid Prime 4, Doom: The Dark Ages, the first Berserker Kazan, and Borderlands 4.
I like my squad. I think it's solid, man. I think it's way better than last year's. I really think it's two I'm a little ahead about, but you know, I think we're gonna do good. I think we're gonna do good.
The reigning and defending champion squad here. We have Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Ghost of Yote, Split Fiction, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, and Ninja Gaiden 4.
I think I'm in a pretty solid state, but man, I felt that way last year. And then motherfuckers started playing video games for fucking points. So I don't know. We'll see what happens once motherfuckers are having to play fucking Beat Saber to secure their spot in the top.
God damn it. I should have put that in the list and everybody had the gear for it, man. That would have been great.
Fuck you.
You're gonna get beat with a saber if I have to play that bullshit.
Clap it up for yourselves. You did great in this drafting portion. I think it was very good. It was very good. But in the immortal words of Kendrick Lamar, it's not enough. We have another portion of this whole competition that we got to get to. And of course, it's the Draft Challenge games, y'all. You know, again.
Oh, thank God.
Throughout the year, we'll have our challenges just like last year. The wheel is back. The power-up roulette has returned. If you win, you spin, and you have a chance to gain an advantage in this year's draft festivities, man. How we all feeling? You know what I'm saying? The draft, yeah, the game, yeah. Look at all the...
We done?
Oh man. I wish I could say we were done, but we're not actually. I have to inform you guys of some very welcome changes, some new additions to this year's draft games. Oh, I'm so excited to tell you about it.
You can't tell me it's a welcome change. I have to make that decision.
We could not leave the draft the same way because that's not how we do it at the VGD. We have some new additions and twists to the competition. And I want to announce officially the end of the draft process. We will have a final draft event, but it will culminate in the end of the draft. We'll have the winner announcement live. We'll hand out bonus points. We'll reveal the winner. That's where we'll be having the Game Awards Challenge conclusion. So again, the one we did last year where we voted on the Game Awards categories, that will be announced on that stream. That will be announced on that event. And in addition to that bonus point, we will have 2 more bonus point categories that are up for grabs this year. The first of the new bonus points, the Game of the Year pick. If you have the Game of the Year within your 5 drafted picks at the end of the draft, you will have an additional bonus point added to your total score. And the second category for a bonus point, the Challenge champion. If you win the highest number of challenges in the draft, you have an additional point added to your total score. So now we have 3 total bonus points up for grabs at the end of the draft festivities.
He was fucking with the lockout, I guess. I guess he was fucking with the lockout.
It is what it is, man. But that's not all, guys. That's not all. The challenge is here. It's back. The power-up wheel is back. And I wanted to add a little extra incentive for, you know, the people who are really putting their legwork into the wheel. Bro. A little bit more danger, you know what I mean? So we have a repeat winner advantage. Now that means for every additional challenge you win past one, you will gain the ability to add an additional power-up space on the wheel from the available set.
That's kind of crazy.
If you need to permalock something and you needed an extra permalock spot and you won that extra challenge, you could put a second permalock on the wheel and increase your chances of getting that in the spin. But be warned, the spaces you add stay there for the entirety of the draft. So if you lose, there's a chance that the stuff you put down could very well go to another player who wins a challenge. Reward.
Permalocks on all you bitches.
But that's not all.
Oh my
God. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
We got some new power-ups in the building for the draft, baby. You thought this wheel was gonna stay the same? You thought the wheel was gonna stay the same?
Yes, literally.
Psych! It's not happening. On top of the power-ups that are already there, Pick Thief, you can steal a pick and switch, you know, basically switch with another player and get a pick from them. Pick Swap, you can swap 2 other players' picks that are already actively on the roster. Permalock, lock your pick in place. Pick Dibs, you can get an uncontested shot at any newly announced games that aren't already in free agency. Free Agent Override, you can pick any game, scored or unscored, from the free agent pile. And we have 3 new ones. 3 new ones. The first, Free Agent Sabotage. You take any pick from the opponent's team that you select and trade it with any game for the year, rated or unrated, to swap out with. Let's say South Park Snow Days out in the free agent pile, and it's towards the end of the year, and you win, and you get Free Agent Sabotage. You can take somebody's game and swap it with something that's from outside the pile.
You're a madman.
This is so fucking ass.
This is a scheme to make us all hate each other.
Bro. What is wrong with you?
Who turned on bonus stars in this bullshit?
The next is the Ringer. This power-up entails quietly choosing a player, and if that chosen player wins the next challenge, you take their spin at the power-up and take their power.
You're a madman. Nah, you're a madman.
You're actually disgusting.
And the last power-up that's added to the spaces, free pick. You get your choice of any power-up that's on the wheel at will, at your disposal.
What is wrong with you? Who hurt you, dog?
Enjoy Kendall while it lasts, y'all, because next year it's going to be like Ace. And that motherfucker's not coming back. That motherfucker's not coming back after this.
I mean, how are we feeling, guys? New changes, huh? New changes.
You're a sick man. You're a sick man.
I'm tired and we haven't even started.
Even got the thumbs up from Kendall, man. This is serious. This is serious business right here. With the most deadpan face attached to shits.
I bought so many One Piece cards. That shit is. I look back, I at all the packs and the wrappers. I was like, damn, I have a
Thanks,
problem.
Trip.
I was like, none of this is my money, but damn.
Final words before we get into this year's festivities. Grizz.
Super excited, man. Can't wait. I love doing this shit. This is actually the first year I feel like I'm actually have a competitive team. Years before I thought I did, but this year I really locked in this research. I really feel like I'm ready. I'm a little worried about the games, but you know, man, I'm gonna try my hardest. I'm gonna try my best, and that's all I can do, right?
Outside of the new additions, I feel great. I think that everyone picked pretty well. Honestly, this year's stacked for gaming, so it's kind of like impossible to have a bad selection. But yeah, we'll see if these games drop. I'm praying they do because I need the points. I don't want another repeat of last year. Yeah, I'm excited.
2023 video game draft winner, Ken knows it. How you feeling?
In Nintendo, we trust.
Simple man. I see Nintendo game. I pick Nintendo game.
Like,
No, that's not how it works.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a little stressed. I think we're good, but I don't want to lose this. I love it so much. It's a part of me now.
You don't lose it.
I know I don't lose it, but I can't. What am I gonna do? Pull out the old shit? Nobody wants the old shit. I want that brand new shit. I want to come here next year with 2 belts.
Be sure to check out twitch.tv/thatmantrip. We will be streaming recaps, news updates, a lot of different things going around every couple of weeks. We're going to be stopping, filling in, giving y'all some information. You might want to tune in the middle of the month, because I think that's where we're going to reveal the very first activity, the very first draft challenge that is on tap for the year. You don't want to miss the best draft on the internet, damn it. You don't want to miss it for a thing in the world. So for the final time, but for the first time this year, thank you all. Happy drafting.